recently I've been thinking more about the concept of luck. And let me give you the sort of issues that precipitated it. So I thought about this last year, but there was a doctor who did a procedure and there was a bad outcome, a complication, if we will. It's well known as a complication, but it happened and the patient almost died. The family decided to try to do everything to keep her alive. She was in hospital for months. I hope she got out alive. I don't know. But yeah, that was bad. But, he saw the patient the next day. Said, yeah, that happened. And left. Nowhere to be found. And I was thinking, is that a good thing? Do you have to just move on? Right? Let's say you're a doctor and you get sued, right? You tried your best. You look at the case. Like, do you keep racking your brain to see what you could have done better? Or do you say the person suing is just unreasonable? You just got unlucky to have such a bad person. Like, where is the idea of improving yourself, fixing yourself, versus just random bad luck, right? Like, you could go walking down the street and just get hit by something, and some person threw something, just random bad luck, has nothing to do with you, literally, right? There's a lot of things that happen like that, especially if you're in a big city like New York. Just walking through Manhattan, there's lots of people, random stuff happens. Not you, right? But in life, isn't it more like that than we think? More like that than we realize? Doesn't luck actually play a bigger role in life than what most people think about? I mean, to begin with, who you're born to, where you're born, that plays such a big factor, right? Is that luck? And then going through life, right? We all have different experiences, right? I mean, for every person like me who's a nerd, there's probably countless others who had bad experiences standing up for themselves. For me, it worked out great in high school. For others, I guess it didn't work out so well. Is that luck? What is luck, right? The people you meet? I mean, I think about it. At a doctor's office, you sort of get who you get. If you just need an appointment right away, you may get me, you may get someone else. Like, that's random luck. In fact, you could be so lucky because I usually don't work in that location. Isn't that luck? But the big thing is, most of us don't change our lives because of luck. Or rather, we ignore luck and change our lives when we shouldn't, right? Like the lawsuit issue or the bad outcome. Just say it's luck and brush it off and move on with life, right? Or you let it dwell and burn through you and make you a horrible doctor for the rest of the patients? I mean, is that luck? Should you consider luck? Should you account for luck? Should you do your due diligence and look to see what you could have improved on? Or just straight off saying, I was fine? I don't know. When do you start thinking about luck? When do you just start saying, I was lucky? For good and for bad, right? Do you change your life because of luck? There was this one DuckTales episode. It's the new DuckTales. It's pretty good. You should watch it. And, there's Donald Duck's cousin was a really lucky guy. I forgot his name. He wins at everything. Donald Duck has bad luck, right? So should he depend on his luck? I mean, I don't know if people consciously think about it, but many people do unconsciously use it to their advantage. Some people are just lucky. They presume they'll be lucky in the future. It's very natural. It's like if you're born attractive, very cute, continue being cute, attractive, people will treat you nicer. You just expect that. You treat people nicer because you get treated nicer. It's a revolving circle. And some people have lots of bad luck and they don't expect much stuff to happen that's good for them. And good stuff doesn't happen to them. Right? It's all mentality, right? But that's because we're saying things don't actually happen based on luck. When I think the truth is things totally happen based on luck. I mean, if you don't like the term luck, let me give you an easier way to understand it, or a nicer way, or a better way that sounds more scientific. In computer science, we learned that a lot of things are unpredictable. They may happen now, they may never happen in a million years, but yes, they did happen. the customer is not lying. And so what the professor is talking about specifically was threads. Now we have many things running on a processor all at the same time, a billion threads all running, and they have interactions that we could never ever have predicted. And they may happen now and never happen ever again because the conditions aren't just exactly right. So just take that and say, in this multi-threaded world with millions of things happening all together, some stuff happens that will never happen again because the circumstances cannot be reproduced. And let's just call that luck.